Our original opening that went into boarding was not the way that I always pitched it. It was this idea that you saw the family first as people, and then kind of gradually revealed that they were superheroes. I remember in one of the earliest meetings I had with the sort of Pixar, they call it the Brain Trust. It's kind of a small group of other directors and story people that look at each other's films. They talked about what is the thing that's worst about them going into hiding. Are they avoiding lawsuits, or are they avoiding, people coming after them? Villains coming after you that have a grudge against you, if they found out that Clark Kent was Superman and could track Clark Kent down to his home with his wife and kids, that's dramatic. That's much more visceral. The lawsuit thing is what I always had pitched, because to me that's a very mundane thing to bring down a superhero, which is kind of the whole vibe of this film is the mundane and the fantastic, But I recognized that the other one had a visceral value. So I came up with this Syndrome character, and the thing that was interesting about it was that everyone, when we did this sequence, responded to Syndrome much more than the villain that had been a part of my original pitch, which was this Zarek character. Right. We ended up going back to my original pitch, but the thing that we got out of it that was valuable was the villain.
Who's super now? I'm Syndrome, your nemesis at it!
Syndrome. Don't act surprised, Incredible. I mean, Mr. Smith.
I loved him invading their house. The idea of him showing up at the end of the film in the house was always in my original pitch. But the moment that I miss is using Bob as a battering ram to wreck his own home.
We took that moment and translated it into the film, but it just doesn't have that same...
It's in there, but it's
symbolic impact
no.
as we did in the house.
And the moment that I miss most of all is him having the mom and dad frozen in the ray and hearing the sound of the baby and going... and moving down the hall towards the baby's room with mom and dad floating in the air, and they're unable to do anything about that. I think we made the right decision in terms of what's in the movie, what the movie is. I don't think we made a mistake, but I miss those aspects of this moment. And there was a particular feeling that I got from that we don't have that feeling. We have a lot of good feelings in the movie, but we don't have that specific one, and I kind of wish that we did.